If you have been noticing your citrus leaves turning yellow and wondering what's going on, you've come to the right place. This is Marcelina, and today we will explore the top reasons behind this issue and provide you with some effective solutions to bring your citrus trees back to their vibrant green glory. So let's get to it. The number one reason of yellowing leaves is nutritional imbalance. Citrus trees can be picky when it comes to nutrients. If they are not getting the right balance of essential elements like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, their leaves can start turning yellow. So our solution is fertilization. Make sure you are using a well-balanced, slow-release fertilizer that is specific for citrus. In this case, we are using citrus tone. Now, beginning in spring, you will need to feed your citrus high in nitrogen. You want your tree to increase new growth of foliage. And also, nitrogen is going to help your plants by increasing chlorophyll, increasing the level of chlorophyll production. All right? Okay. Now, beginning summer towards the end of fall, you may need to switch your fertilizer from solid to liquid. Cut down or cut back your nitrogen. You don't want too much nitrogen, otherwise your citrus will be producing or continuing to produce more leaves, and more leaves can offset fruit set. So you want your tree to produce fruit. So in this time, I recommend Sigro. So this is a great product, guys, and if you haven't used Sigro, give it a try. And this is water soluble, containing only 4% of nitrogen, 26% phosphorus, and 26% potassium. So the number of phosphorus and potassiums is higher than nitrogen. So you will need this phosphorus, so phosphorus can help your tree build up strong roots and also increase fruit size and fruit production. And potassium will also help your citrus tree to build up strong immunity so it can withstand harsh environment. Now, our next suspect is improper watering. Overwatering and underwatering can both lead to yellowing on the leaves. Now, I mentioned this one in my previous videos, and I have tons of citrus video, guys, that you might consider watching. So manage your watering and make sure that your pots, if you grow in the pots or you grow in the ground, has plenty of water drainage, because if there is not enough drainage, you end up a root trap. Now, you may consider growing your tree in a breathable or silk-prone container like what I have here. I grow my citrus tree in the pots, in the cloth pots, and also in the crates. So I have a video on this, on how to build your own silk-prone container. So consider watching that, guys. It's a good video. Next to suspect, okay, here's the challenge. You already done your fertilization, you already checked the watering, and you still have the problem. So in this time, you might consider your pests. Pests is also affecting yellowing on the leaves, because the plant is not able to absorb proper nutrients. So if it is too high, too alkaline of the soil, then you will experience yellowing on the leaves. Let's put up this way. Too high or too low of pH can both lead to yellowing. So manage your nutrients and fertilize as needed, and check the pH. So the pH of the citrus is about like 6.5, slightly acidic to neutral. So it is 6.5 to 7.0. So I have a video on that, on how to check your pH. Consider watching this video, and I think the video is No Lemons. So Greg was showing you guys on how to take good care of your citrus and how to check the pH. So watch this video. Alright, so we have the pH. Now, you might consider root bound. So if your pots, if you grow in pots and you don't have enough ventilation, well, you end up with root binding. And root binding is where you see the root is twisting and encircling inside the container because it is looking for that air. So that is also another factor to consider if you still have that yellowing problems. So look at the root bound, and root bound is not good, because otherwise if it is root bound for a long period of time, your citrus won't survive. So transfer your citrus, if you suspect root binding, transfer to a different container, or maybe a container, bigger container, and plenty of holes. You want the air circulation inside. Alright, so now let's talk about pests. My throat is dry. Where is the guy who makes coffee? So before we begin to next topic, guys, let me introduce you our books. This is citrus books, and we love to share with you. I have so many people asking me question, Marcelina, this is like all the time, Marcelina, why my citrus leaves are turning yellow? This is the reason why I created this video. In fact, I already have video on yellowing leaves, but I created this video for you guys and share the book. So if you have problem yellowing of the leaves and you want some answers, here's the book. So this book contains everything you want to know. If you have problems, pests, and you want to learn your garden enemies, so this is the book written by Greg Steven. It gives you the different types of pests and how to treat them. Now, if you have problems of spider mites, in fact, when I was in my vacation, I received tons of messages questioning, Marcelina, I have problems with spider mite, please help. So here's the book, Spider Mites. This is great, and in this book you will learn different types of spider in the garden, as well as how to treat the spider for good. So, and if you want to learn how to create your own compost for your citrus, here's the book Composting by Greg Steven, and Greg is showing you how to create your own good soil. So I link this book below this video, guys. Just check the link description. Alright, stick with me towards the end because I have still few things to cover. Before we move on, let me shout out to our viewers out there, especially for those people who buy our books. There are so many, but I only selected a few. So thank you, Joe, for buying all our books and give us good review. And also thank you to Brad and Nicole, and especially give thanks to Jake Thomas. So Jake knows a little bit of Filipino language and especially Tagalog. Salamat, amigo. Kamusta? And thank you for buying all our books and give us this review on Amazon. The review, guys, if you buy our books and provide us good review, it is really helping us, because the good review allows the book to be visible to all readers, especially to people who are just starting to grow citrus. We want to help those people. So thank you, guys, for all your support. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. And also Amazon, when Amazon sees the good reviews from you guys, then Amazon will push that book and recommend to all people. So again, thank you. I hope I cover everything. Now, pests and diseases is another issue of yellowing leaves. So make sure that you manage your citrus, look for any sign of pest, and if you see, treat them right away. Don't wait, alright? So you can spray with pesticides or fungicide, and I recommend Azatec for those of you who haven't used Azatec Plus. I would recommend to use it, give it a try, and see if you like it. So for those of you who are growing organic, Azatec Plus is great because this is a natural product. So if you order this Azatec online, you will get concentrate. So what you will need is add water. All right. Okay, so here's my calamandin. Oh my God, this calamandin is loaded. So I fertilized this calamandin with Segro. Now you only need 1 scoop of Segro in a bucket of water and feed your plants. So you can feed periodically or daily. So if you do periodic, you fertilize with Segro once every 2 weeks, because this is soluble and it can easily wash off. So your frequency of fertilizing is once every 2 weeks. But if you are doing it daily, like what I do here, I fertilize this citrus daily. So you only need less concentration, like one half scoop of Segro in a bucket of water, and then feed your plants. So look at that. Look at all of this. So the fruit of this calamandin from top to bottom. So many. And you probably use bone meal. You can also use bone meal. So if you notice pH imbalance, guys, then you can either use I use this one here. This is what I use. So I use this holy tone. This is going to to lower the pH if I notice that the soil is high in alkaline. So again, watch my video on how to test your pH. So I applied this for 5-gallon container. So I apply half a cup of this fertilizer and mix with soil. And also you can use sulfur, but I never tried sulfur. I think Greg did, but I never use. I use the easy one. Okay, so hopefully this video helped, guys, and if you like it, give it thumbs up, and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed yet. So make sure you open your notification, because if you don't, you miss the video. And especially if you grow citrus for beginners, you definitely need to know how to grow your citrus so you can provide them with good with proper nutrients and other things. How to say this? All right, now just remember, guys, that gardening is a journey. I'm sure in your journey to gardening, you experience a lot of challenges. Even myself, I've been gardening and growing citrus for life, and I still have to face challenges. So just be patient and mindful of your tree, because they are so beautiful, you know. Look at that. And I always come in here, and I'm going to use this one in my soup. This is great with soup. If you put this in your noodles, this is great. Okay, so share your experiences with us, guys. Have you dealt yellowing leaves on your citrus, and what did you do to solve the problem? So comments below this video. So this is for now. Thank you guys for watching. Marcelina at cashewgreens.com. Till next time. Peace.
Freedom! So fresh, so new. Freedom! It's all for you. All for you. Freedom! Keep your ear to the ground. Talking about freedom. It's the best show in town. Best show in town.